Represento las calles de mi tierra. Mi bandera, ay, mi bandera. Puerto Rico y todos los latinos. Sonamos donde quiera.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Sports Jedi Network. Watch along of Friday Night SmackDown. I hope your Fridays are going well. Hope everyone's doing okay, doing a wonderful Friday. It's a feel-good Friday here in the month of October, the 17th of October. I can't believe I'm 30 days away for my birthday. So, my goodness, time is going quick. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's doing phenomenally. It's the weekend. Like every Friday night, hopefully this is an extravagating Friday Night SmackDown with a lot of things going on here. Did you see they're going to use AI for booking? Yeah, that was the first thing I wanted to talk about. Let's talk about that. Brock, and what's up? Salute everyone that's watching us on all the different platforms. Whether you're watching me on the traditional YouTube channel, salute. Thank you so much. You could come watch the show with us on the Playback. We are going to see Friday Night SmackDown from the international feed on our Playback channel. So if you're sick and tired of all the Papa John's bounty commercials, while you watching along, you can come see with us at the Playback, where you're going to see and not just hear the watch along here. Thank you for everyone that's watching on Rumba. Thank you so much, Rumba. Hope you guys are doing well. Thank you, Rumba, as well on X, on Instagram Live, Facebook Live, on Truvo, Kick, on Twitch. Thank you so much. We appreciate your time to come and join us. As Brock the Deer Killer Farmer, salute to you that's joining us. Yes, I love these names. We got the one and only, my partner in the channel, the one and only Chef Dan. Salute, Chef Dan. Salute to you. Hope you're doing well on a Friday. Big Laws in the building. Drew's is in the building as the chat brigade starts to file in. Yes, the reports are out. WWE hired a director or head of AI creative they're going to use AI for booking decisions, for storylines, implication. I think it's storyline more driven, not booking. I'll get the right tweet because all our friends that were that we have participated in our TNA group chat, we've been going on there or having the discussion all afternoon on that. With it, here's the thing that I gotta say: no matter how much AI could be perfection, or how perfect could get, you're not going to get the human emotion, the emotional investment of a fan that's going to watch this product, open up their wallets, provide you with that financial profit that TKO and company is looking for. No AI could simulate that or gravitate that. That's just my opinion, but we'll see. Look, we're in an evolutionary changing world. We'll see how that works. Only time will tell if it's going to work or it's going to be a flop. The only thing that concerns me, be honest with you, this is a way for like kind of pushing Triple H out of the WWE. That's all I got. When I saw that, I'm like, oh, are we losing Paul Levesque, head of creative in the WWE? Which actually he was a breath of fresh air, but maybe they're behind the scenes. Maybe him and his wife, they see things that on the handwriting on the wall, with certain things going down. Everyone raised an eyebrow, the people's eyebrow, when Stephanie McMahon was already nominated to be in the WWE Hall of Fame. And I remember people saying, why so early? This is the earliest I ever heard them announce a Hall of Fame inductee. Well, maybe they're trying to pre-plan or be proactive, making sure that some McMahon form gets involved into the WWE Hall of Fame. We all know Vince McMahon is not going to get into the Hall of Fame, at least until he passes away. I don't know about Shane. I would love for Shane McMahon to get in the WWE Hall of Fame. Maybe that's a dual Hall of Fame induction, maybe in a couple weeks, couple months before we get Shane McMahon going in with his sister Stephanie. That would be in the perfect world, but we know we don't live in a perfect world. We'll be having to induct both Shane McMahon and Stephanie McMahon, both in the WWE Hall of Fame. I know Linda McMahon might be a little bit of a stretch to induct her. I don't know how people will see her, especially where her current position in the government. Maybe that's something where you're going to alienize half of your fan base. and the other half will love it. So maybe you want to go with Shane and Stephanie in the Hall of Fame. You get your McMahons in there just in case things are starting to turn and change, where Levesque might be out of the WWE, or maybe he just wants to seek something different. I don't know. I'm not saying he's leaving. I don't have any sources or anything like that. It's just a hunch. It's a talking point, especially seeing that report of the AI simulation there with the doing the changes there. Oh man, look who's back from our chat. Yes, Deftones. We missed you so much, Deftones. If you look at some of, I don't know if the playback allows you to see some of the past chats of some of the shows. You could see we are asking for you and all that, and the written words. If your virtual ears were ringing because we were talking about you, not in a bad way, but we missed your super kick counts. But glad to have you back on with us. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for joining us tonight on the chat, man. And yes, let's go right into what Brock was talking about. We got Cody is going to address the WWE Universe about his recent loss to Seth freaking Rollins at Crown Jewel. I don't know why they're making this a big headline, a big deal. It's an exhibition for a bragging rights title. Move on. That's all I see with it. Why do we have to put meat on the bone? Cody's going to speak. Okay, there is no number one contender right now. I would have liked, maybe they'll somehow set up a number one contender for Cody Rhodes, where whoever interrupts him in his speech, yada, yada, and we go forth from there. All right. I'm not hold the press, and I got to watch Friday Night SmackDown because Cody Rhodes is going to speak. I'm more interested in a match that I don't know if it's on or not. It's Jacob Fatu versus Drew McIntyre. They've been teasing it. They've been going back and forth. I don't know if that's going to happen. Jacob Fatu has come up with some kind of an illness or don't know if he's going to be pulled from television. Maybe this is a storyline where they're going to pull him from TV. Maybe the MFTs get him in the back. I don't know. We'll find out if that match continues. You have Drew McIntyre who could really step in for number one contendership with Cody Rhodes. Build it up. Doesn't have to happen tonight. Build it up here with Cody and Drew. I think that's something where Drew McIntyre really does deserve to take on Cody Rhodes again. But here's the thing. Here's the one thing that bothers me, and I hate to play that hot potato because I see it with the other company. They want the titles changed to this one or that one, jump on that one. But would it not hurt for Cody Rhodes to chase the title from Drew from the remainder of the fall into the winter going into the WrestleMania season? I think that would be a nice different change of pace. Give Drew McIntyre at least a 94-day title run. He kind of earned it. Listen, everyone knows I haven't really been a Drew McIntyre enthusiast. I think he was boring. I think he's boring, but you know what? With all the injuries and all the different people that are getting injured in WWE, give this guy an opportunity. Let's see where it could go. It can't get any worse rating-wise that SmackDown has with Cody Rhodes as your world champion. So Cody tends to drive people's enthusiasm juices when he's chasing for that world title. You saw that against chasing for Roman Reigns. The second time around against John Cena, there is some kind of a buzz, a juice, electricity. Cody Rhodes as an underdog fighting from underneath. When he's the world champion, that's just my opinion. I don't feel he elevates the brand. He elevates himself, yes, but his opponents and his men around him, or even the program he's on, doesn't really tend to elevate. Feels kind of, when he's the champion, feels kind of flat. When he's the one chasing, everyone is gravitating because everyone is enthusiastic with Cody and people that you feel that energy, that love when it comes to Cody Rhodes. And his dad is correct. And it's 40 plus years later. The money's in the chase when it comes to the Rhodes. They do this so well, from the father to both brothers, Dustin, as well as Cody. They both do so well, phenomenal job, in my opinion, chasing. Like with Dustin Rhodes, when he was that Goldust character, no one wanted him to win the Intercontinental title. And that chase was remarkable. The way seeing him elevate and running, finally gravitated. And the same thing with Cody Rhodes. It's just my opinion. We'll see where that goes here. But thank you guys for joining me here tonight. Really appreciate everyone that's in the chat. all different places. Thank you for hitting that like button, subscribe, share. Chris might join us later. I don't know where the schedule is today. Normally we don't see him on Fridays, but if he's there, he'll pop on. I know he did a Steelers watch along for a half yesterday, I believe, for his football team. And of course, let's go. What else is here? Call-ups. There's been some rumors about NXT call-ups to SmackDown. Listen, this is the one thing I got to say when it comes to the NXT call-ups. If you're going to call up the names that I seen on that list, make sure you have something for them. Don't call them up just for the sake of calling them up and have them sit in catering or sit around and wait to do nothing. I saw a name that concerns me, that if they bring certain person up, I don't know what they're going to do with that person. Is Lola Vice. I don't think Lola Vice is ready for the main roster. Now, if they call her up, to me, that's WWE saying sink or swim, because I don't know if we're going to invest any more time in her. That's just, I mean, the hard reality fact, because they know Jedi, she's dating Damian Priest, they brought her up. That doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean anything. I also saw a name of Jada Parker brought up. Jada Parker, I've said this time and time again, she gravitates. So does Lola, but she gravitates to want to watch a Jada Parker match. My only criticism with Jada Parker is she needs another finisher. That's all. She could talk. She has the look. She has the attitude, the promo skills. But I need her to develop a different finisher other than putting her ass in someone's face. I'm going to be totally blunt. She needs a finisher where you're like, oh, that's a championship move. If she hits it, she's going to win a championship, with that move. Even if it's a swinging blockbuster. Even the blockbuster when she hit it recently. Excellent move for her. Or, something other than the hip attack or the hypnotic that she hits doesn't really, to me, translate as a world championship material. At least with Lola Vice, her spinning back fist, she's an MMA fighter. That's, in her realm. A Coquita clutch or a rear naked choke, you could understand and see, and go, oh, wait a minute, that could win a world title. But I'm sorry, whipping your hips in people's faces or hitting them with the hypnotic, no matter how big or her voluptuous it is, it's not going to resonate. To me, it doesn't translate. That's my opinion, and I'm going to stick to it. We got 3 minutes here before Friday Night SmackDown begins. Again, if you're watching me on YouTube, thank you so much. Hit that like, subscribe, share. If you want to see along what we see and not just hear me break things down, you could come watch with me on my Playback app. Playback, let me click that on there so I could flash it there. Give me 1 second. So you could come and watch along with us and see the action along with our chat. We have an interactive chat. Always come on over, hit the link. If you're on my YouTube video or in the chat, then just click on that. No cost at all. Come on over, check us out. Let's keep elevating the program. Let's continue to grow this community like we do each and every week, each and every stream. You guys are here, and I love it, and I appreciate everyone from the first to the last that joins each and every stream. Appreciate you guys all. Thank you so much. Yes, another news. Mercedes Moné is now officially the longest reigning AEW TBS champion. All right. So Tony Khan and Mercedes decide to burn to the crisp their women's division so they can have a one-up on Jade Cargill. An ex-WWE wrestler go into the company, break Cargill's record because she's now in WWE. I mean, she hasn't elevated any woman. Talk to me of any woman she's as elevated in her TNA title run or a storyline that Mercedes Moné TNA title run has been so fire with all the women she's dealt with and all the stories she's told. No, and the other way around, and I hate to say this, she took a major 2 steps back from Sasha Banks. She feels she's cringe Moné. And I hate that because she's such a talented young lady. She's really good wrestler. When she comes to the art of storytelling, sports entertainment, whatever you want to call it, Mercedes has the it factor. And for her to go and burn really a division for a secondary title for 509 days, just to go 1 day more than Jade Cargill because she's currently in the WWE. I mean, okay, have at it. I mean, really, to me, and I agree with you, Tony. Willow Nightingale is their best female in the division, and she hasn't even had a sniff at a world title. Willow should be the face of AEW's women's division. She's and I said this. She should, if she were to come to WWE, she's the next baby face where you could turn a Bianca Belair heel, and Willow Nightingale will make so much money with TKO with the little girls looking for her. She's one of those that you can market so much as a over baby face with the right companies, right storytelling. Oh my God. And Tony Khan has gold in his women's division with her. I don't know why he keeps fimbling his thumbs. I don't know why. That girl, that woman, and I'm not a WWE enjoyer. I mean AEW. I am not an AEW enjoyer, but I could tell you when I see talent, and that's Willow Nightingale. Yeah, she could be a little cornball, but it's about getting the other fans, getting little girls, young ladies to want to watch, be inspired by her, and she does that. The same as a Mike Santana with his story. I mean, it's just simple. Just simple. All right, here we go. I'll bring the noise up in a minute, and we get in the introduction. Willow a woman's version. Willow is a woman's version of Cody Rhodes for the WWE as far as stardom. I agree with her. All right, they're in San Jose, California. Now, I don't know how many of the talents, because they're on the Japanese Super Tour too. But it feels like it's the Raw brand. Here we go. Of course, they're gonna go through their normal intros, video package, rewind, and all that good stuff. They're going over the Monday Night Raw in Australia. They're going over Crown Jewel last Saturday. The ratings have been down, Tony, but supposedly the last two Friday Night SmackDowns have been great. It's funny, ironically, because the last two Friday Night SmackDowns I have not streamed, and it's gotten better. So hopefully, I'm not a mush. You know, I had my son's graduation, and then last Friday night, when they were in Australia, I saw Twitter ruin the whole thing, the whole show, and I'm like, when am I going to watch it? I know what's going to happen. I can't fake the funk. I can't react or give you my opinion, my reaction, genuine. I'm not going to be here to force it reactionary. You could watch a reactionary forced reaction with the con man. I'm not him. I want to be genuine. I'm sorry. I'm not going to fake it. Or the mini portal. I'm sorry. I'm not that type. I'm a watch on. I'm going to give you my honest opinion and we'll review it. I can't fake the funk for clicks. Obafemi. So I know we're getting a Sami Zayn Open Challenge. I don't think it'll be Obafemi, guys, but not now. In the future, it could be Obafemi, or it could even be a Trick Williams. Even Trick Williams could be one of those guys to get into John Cena's face, maybe at Madison Square Garden or in Boston. Just imagine if Boston, for his final Monday Night Raw in Boston, Trick Williams gets in his face, because Trick Williams has a little bit of a negative taste in Boston after losing his TNA World Title. That's a name I wouldn't mind seeing John Cena take on. AI books Ethan Page to win 9 titles. Oh my, yeah, that's why I know that's the outlets that mention that could be a little credible, but man, I'm having a hard and WWE recognized the position for someone there, but damn, I'm having a hard time. They're really going to go into AI with no. I'm still having a hard time believing it, but would it shock me? No, because we're in 2025, going to 2026. I mean, we're those days, the 90s, the 80s, even the 2000s are behind us, man. That's decades ago. That's decades now. Those days are never going to return. All right, we got Nick Aldis opening the show. We got Nick Aldis in the middle of the ring. All right, well, let's see what's going to happen here. Nick the Dick. Here we go. Oh, wait a minute. Drew and Jacob Fatu. They're talking about this. Oh, hold a minute. It's a number one contenders match when we were talking about it earlier. Oh, so they're going to bring in Cody. All right, let's get him. You know what? Let's do it like a Band-Aid. Rip it out. Send them out here. Let them come on out. I don't know who's getting more gear for Election Day, the New York City Memorial Race here, or Cody Rhodes? Boy, here's the politician. Crowd is dead, and they're not going to blow. Now the crowd is quiet. Wait, let's see if they do the whoa. Okay, they did the whoa, but it wasn't as enthusiastic as we've seen before. Look at Cody. Now that guy's an idiot. Why are you going to give him a toy to sign in the middle of a live show? I mean, some people with their brain cells. A sign, that's different. From a little kid, there you go. But a toy, a grown-ass man sits there with a toy. Hey, sign my toy. You freaking clown. Cody is a great champion. Oh, no doubt about it. But he hasn't elevated his show. I don't like the numbers behind him. I like him in the chase. I think WWE draws a lot of interest when he's chasing. And that doesn't mean that you're going to hot potato the title. Oh, look at this. Cody Graves and Vic Joseph. I like Vic Joseph here. All right. And Corey Graves is back. I'm ready for a Cody heel run. Wouldn't be surprised in 2026 we see that. Here we go. All right, the crowd. Get that yellow sign down. So Ruca, there it is. All right, here's Cody Rhodes. Where he has a peacock jacket on with his three-piece suit. Look at that. It must be cold in San Jose. Yeah, that's her. Yeah, she's. If the person's crying holding the sign, it's her. All right, he holds the title up. All right, the crowd is still behind him. All right, I like it. Let's hear what he's got to say. Well, all right, he says Seth Rollins beat him. I would have sign saying, "I'm only here for Brandy Rose." Oh my god! I'll even go further, Tony. I'm more of a Pharaoh fan. His dog. All right, he's talking about what's going on Monday Night Raw. All right, so he's gonna handle SmackDown business. All right then. So let's get into SmackDown. Put the chatter about Crown Jewel. All right, chase the hug. Love it. I heard he's gonna change his song, Cody. Instead of saying wrestling has more than one royal family, wrestling has more than one hug chaser. All right, Tony says, since Cody has won the belt at Mania, that was the only interesting moment thanks to the older wrestlers. Dead crowd tonight. They're okay. They're okay, Mildred. They're okay. They're okay. They're all right. They're lively. They're lively. It's just started. Before we brand them to be dead. They were good. But couldn't they do this on the pre-show? Like before they went live on the air? We don't really need this. It's a 2-hour show, pal. Wrap it up. I need some grabs. He hasn't really done much, Tony, to captivate the title. Yeah. Cody, that's my point. When he becomes champion, he don't elevate any of his talents around him. Oh, it's going to be a Saturday night's main event. Here's the MFT. Well, wait a minute. We got some pictures and we got the MFT. What are they taking pictures? Oh, Ray Phoenix. Go wait for your turn. Oh, boy. Yeah, move. Ándale. Ray Phoenix has a problem. Pácate! I love it. Yeah. You know what that's called? Con mucho dolor. Yeah. Adios, amigo. Ray Phoenix got the adios, amigo. Oh, my God. They're stomping on him like cucaracha. All right. Woman tag team matchup. The champions are going to start off here. That's something AI had to book. Oh, my goodness. What, the Ray Phoenix segment or this match? All right, here's Charlotte Flair. Now here comes Alexa. Wow, Charlotte with some fireworks here tonight on a Friday night. Okay, here comes Alexa Bliss. I hear that theme song, and for some reason I'm in the mood for sesame seed chicken. Or some Mugu Gai Pan. Yeah, we'll miss Bianca. We definitely will. I can't wait for Bianca to get back. Oh, a little bit of a hip check there. You got to have hips to do that. Okay, here we go. All right. Ring announcer Mac Nash. I thought he was going to say 2-for-1 special. Wow, he sounded like a damn freaking strip club announcer. That must have been Johnny Laurinaitis' last hire before leaving the WWE. All right. So here we go. First commercial break. They're ready to give us that one. Oh, Tampa, Brooklyn, Hershey. Oh, look at that for Chris. Hershey, Pennsylvania on the 15th for Chris. Orlando on the 29th. Why do I get with WWE? You have so much talent, but SmackDown booking is terrible. Preach. And you know what's the most thing worse that pissed me off, Tony? They were 3 hours last year through the month of the winter months, and they still managed to book a shit program with 3 hours, with an extra hour with all that roster talent. Because that build for Monday for WrestleMania was atrocious. And they had a lot of talent that they didn't utilize throughout that 3 hour window that they had for the winter time. And they didn't do jack squat diddly do with it. And that is the most disappointing part when it comes to the Friday Night SmackDown. That's not AI, that's booking. That's the writers. Come on, you need people with a pulse in there who knows what they're talking about, not just some robotic AI. It's the problem with this. We're becoming an extreme lazy society. All right, they're in a commercial letting us know about Survivor Series War Games, November 29th. The international feed is also in the commercial. Where is Selena and Chelsea? Well, Selena's back with her husband, or not back. Now she's going to be joined with Aleister Black. So that means, when they flop, they both could go together and say, thank you for your future endeavors. And Chelsea is she's in Riyadh. She's doing some, the Turkey a la Chic wanted Chelsea over there with Nick Khan and some other stuff, doing some type of WWE media. So it looks like Cardona got his WWE TV match at the expense of Chelsea going to Riyadh. I guess somewhere $1 Million Man is laughing. Everyone's got a price, huh? They need to out the world title on Chelsea. I think Chelsea wins the Royal Rumble. I've been saying it now for this is my 4th time saying it. I think the 2026 Riyadh Royal Rumble winner, it's going to be Chelsea Green. Chelsea wins the Royal Rumble, in my opinion. Now, which title she goes to? That's the question. I think Chelsea Green wins the Rumble. I think she goes after not Stephanie Vaquero, the opposite. Whoever's the woman's title at that time on SmackDown. If it's Tiffany Stratton, if it's Jade Cargill, if it's whoever is that WWE champion on Friday Night SmackDown. I think Chelsea Green will be your winner, and then the Elimination Chamber will be someone top heavy, to go after that title that Stephanie Vaquero might be holding. Maybe Stephanie might not be the one holding that title. I think she rose too quick, but it is what it is. I have Roman for some strange reason. I think Roman wins the Men's Royal Rumble, and CM Punk, because it's in Chicago, he's going to win the Elimination Chamber. And then you have Cody versus CM Punk. All right, here we go. Zaria and Ruca. To me, this is finally, I've been screaming this since January, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe it finally pays off. Maybe finally it's going to happen. Where Zaria turns on Ruca. I hope so. Because it's time for Zaria to be healed. She's no baby face. Look at that entrance. Look at that look. That screams heel. And then it gets dummied down to this. That doesn't fit her character. So Ruca's great. So Ruca's the future here. So is Zaria. But Zaria is a heel. She needs to be booked like a heel. She needs to put fear in people's face. That look doesn't scream babyface. Come give me a hug. That look says, get away from me. I'm going to fuck you up. And that's what they need to book her that. If they're not going to win the tag team titles, that's what needs to happen. We need Ruca, Zaria at Halloween Havoc for that women's North American title. Oh, look who's there. Blake Monroe. All right. Or this could be the tease, and the final turn happens at Halloween Havoc. I think we're gonna have a tease. Here we go. Ring the bell. How do I feel about those tag team titles? They don't got enough storyline. Not enough storyline for the tag team titles. I wish they would give it a run, let it have a run in NXT, the titles, so they could do some stories with the titles. All right. Just think they're the new tag team. Hell no. All right, here we go. So Ruca, Charlotte Flair. There we go. This is a big spot here for Ruca, who's the current Speed Champion and your current NXT North American Women's Champion. Beautiful move. Ruca. Charlotte doing her old father's move. There we go. Up and over. Oh, super kick. Deftones. Oh. Oh. All right. Let's see. We're going to get Alexa Bliss in the match here. Yep. All right. Alexa Bliss coming in and getting some action. Oh, tilt the world. Oh, head scissors. Tag. Zaria coming in now. We're going to get now Zaria versus Alexa Bliss. All right. Back. Oh, wait a minute. Sleeper hold. Oh, look at that. Zaria. Alexa with a slap. Nice. All right. Nice kick there by Alexa Bliss. Crowd is invested here early. Oh, Zaria. Oh, Alexa. Sister Abigail. Nope. Oh, one-handed spine buster. One-handed spine buster by Zaria. You see what I mean? She's getting the boost. That's what you got to get from Zaria. Enough with the babyface nonsense with her. Book her as the heel that she is naturally, progressively looks like a heel. You got to continue to book her with that heel. They're in picture, but in our channel, on our platform, you get to see it. No picture-in-picture. You get the full watch on the international feed. Come watch along with us here on the Sports Jedi Network Playback channel. Playback channel, you put wrestling. You search. It's going to say Sports Jedi Network or Heal the Ring Podcast. You come right to us. You're watching along with us. You could click my video, my link in the video, and it'll get you right to it. No cost, no nothing. You want to be a subscriber, you can. It costs nothing. Or if you want to be a visitor, come on and visit. Check it out. See, and then you make the determination. You enjoy it. Now Zaria now putting hoisting her. Offer, she's putting that. And look, she works naturally like a heel. You see that? Look at that. That's heel to that. Again, guys. The crowd is booing her. She works fine. This is the best she's looked since she's been in the WWE, in my opinion. And that's going to be, what, over 2 years now? Or a year ago? Oh, damn. Alexa fighting back. Alexa trying to get that hot tag. No, the press that. There we go. She's unhinged. There you go, Bliss. What a clothesline, though, by Zaria. There it is. Zaria and So think they're Kane and Daniel Bryan. Here we go. Here comes. The challenger's working really good here. Look at this. Oh, beautiful drop kick. That was a nice move there by the challengers. Here's a near fall finish. 1, 2. I don't know if Charlotte was supposed to break that up or what. Even those two can be on them. These two could be. Here's a roll-up. Here's the thing, though, Tony. They haven't invested any time in Zaria for you to really gravitate to her. Oh, wait a minute. A little wardrobe malfunction here. Wait a minute. It is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. But you can't free the tatas on national television, girl. Oh. Into the corner. Oh, nice. The challengers are on top here. Right now, you know what, Tony? They're looking good. They're making a case that they. There we go. Beautiful. Look at that. Double team connection again. We got a little NXT crowd there before they sign in the feed. We got a little NXT crowd challenge there. Remember, Bakerfield's not that far from there, where NXT had their No Mercy 2 years ago, and that was very sold out, and they were loud. So you know there's a big fan base in that region of the country for NXT. Yeah, but they wasn't. She's putting that sleeper hold again. Oh, nice job there by Bliss. Charlotte wants the hot tag. You got to hold on to that magical rope there, Charlotte. Tony, that's why I question why the hell they got rid of the NXT tag team titles. Because if they would have been more of a storyline with all the women that they have there, and then you could have natural tag teams on the main roster. But look at this. It's all Ruca around the world and just dropped her down. Tag because you're dizzy. All right, wait a minute. Cake stand. There we go. A cake stand. Speaking of tag team. Oh. Shout out to Kaden and Katana with the cake stand. I saw a video where they say Jey Uso stole Montez Ford gimmick, and it's true. Oh, wow. Zaria. Nope. Bliss. Here's the hot tag. Hot tag. Here comes Charlotte Flair. Charlotte's going up to the top rope. What is Charlotte going to do? Charlotte with the crossbody press. Oh, here comes the chops. Chops. Another chop. Another chop. Another chop. Another chop. She's chopping everyone up. Somewhere in with no neck, Toma Ishii is laughing, smiling. Oh, beautiful move by Charlotte Flair with a clothesline. Oh, super kick. Number 2. Super kick number 3. Another super kick 4. Oh, Deftones. This is welcome back. Welcome back, Deftones, with another super kick. Flair with the pop-up. And a pose. Chop. Suck it. Who's she selling it to? So Ruca. Oh. Oh. Beautiful offense by Charlotte Flair. 2. Maybe she would have done that to Andrade. He would have not been missing in action or getting himself in some legal troubles. There's the tag. Charlotte now. Oh, another pump kick. So Ruca, clothesline almost tripped. So Ruca made that work. Now Ruca's on fire now. The challengers. So. Oh, beautiful German suplex. So Ruca now, second rope. What's she going to do here? No. Got caught. Walls of Jericho. Yep. Lion Tamer, Walls of Jericho, Boston Crab, whatever you want to call it. Oh, look at this. 1, 2. Oh. Nice counter there by So Ruca. Almost had a near fall finish. Uh-oh. Figure 4. Nope. Foot in the ass. Snow Snatcher. Snow Snatcher. This could be it. Here we go. 1, 2. Oh, Bliss. I don't know where the hell she came from. Save that. We had new tag team champions. Blitz came out of nowhere to save that. Holy smikeys. Caught me there. I was there when she did it for the first time, Tony. I was in the arena, in the crowd. Uh-oh. No, no. Zaria's too strong. I like it. Oh, yeah. Good job, Zaria. Oh, but big boot by Charlotte Flair. Wait a minute. Here's So Ruca. Double Snow Snatcher? No. Look at Blake Monroe. She's going to have something to do with this here. Oh, chop to the knee. Holy blondes. It's a lot of blondes in this matchup. Here's Charlotte. Figure 4. Is So going to, yeah, she's going to lock it in. So is going to have to tap. Come on. Oh, she broke it again. Back on it. Tony says there's only one real blonde, pal. I'm going to have to check the drapes. Figure 8 now. The figure 8. You know what? So Ruca had her shoulders down, ref. Daphne, she tapped. All right, this was a fun match. And to Blake Monroe, happy. Sorry. I'll have to take care of that either later on, Chef. No problem. I got you. Thanks for letting me know. This was a fun match. I'm not going to lie. This was a very fun match. Anytime you get to see NXT talent here tonight, and I like it. Something different. On a Friday night, Mariah May, or a.k.a. Blake Monroe, Zaria, So Ruca. The women put on a nice opening match up here. Very nice job. Good job, ladies. All 4 or 5 ladies, along with Blake Monroe. Good job. Got it. You got it. 10-4. All right, we got Cody Rhodes heading in the back. You know what I mean? Jacob Fatu. All right. Welcoming him to the Shark Tank. But look who's in the background. Drew is out there looking like Michael Myers in the background. Look at him. Look at him. Nobody wants to go to Oakland. Come on. But speaking of oil gas, we want to say thank you to our sponsor tonight's show, Dude Wipes. Dude Wipes and the Sports Jedi Network. We're wiping out the competition, keeping you fresh outside the ring and in the ring with all the confidence that Jacob Fatu has tonight. Dude Wipes and the Sports Jedi Network. Thank you. Appreciate them as being our sponsor tonight. All right, we're going to hear about the last man standing match. We had a commercial, of course, tonight only. How much? What's going to be the special? 30% off, free shipping. What do you think? They make it seem like tonight only. It's every freaking time you selling merchandise, pal. Let's see. Tonight only, 30% off, site-wide. Gee, so I'm going to get 30% off on a $45 t-shirt. Real good. I'm winning. Yeah. Yeah. Here's that special they're running from WWE merchandise. Buy one at full price and get the second at the same price as the first. Shop now. WWEshop.com. Use my affiliate code. I think once they went to $30, they lost me for a t-shirt. Be honest with you. I can't see myself paying $35, $45. That's one of the reasons why I haven't bought a Mike Santana t-shirt. I understand that they need that's why they get money out of. But I might get it. I might splurge for it when they come to Orlando, if I'm able to go to the Full Sail. No, I don't think Jay Cargill was hurt. I think I don't know. I know Booker T wanted to work with her in the School Reality of Wrestling. I don't know if she's went there. I don't know, Tony. That's a good question. Don't know where Jade is. We might see her tonight. Because everything kind of took a back step after WrestlePalooza, building for Crown Jewels. Crown Jewels done. Now we need to start building. Maybe we get that addressed tonight, Tony. We need to start building that for Saturday night's main event and coming up in San Antonio, I believe it is. They need to start building it up. Or Utah, not San Antonio. In Utah, Salt Lake. Yes, since MIA, Bianca hurt, Nia, Jax, Naomi, yeah, that's hurting. They have a lot of star power with the women. But then they're too busy. Last month, they ran a lot of the Vision on SmackDown, which was a fresher breath of air for some of us because they're something different than all the MFTs. That's the only thing, though. When they get focused, they feel like they put the horse blinders when they want to push a group, and they forget about everyone else at the expense of everyone else. Gunther's recovering from an injury. Gunther had surgery done on his nose or his eye or something. He had a facial surgery done, a broken bone somewhere. He'll be back soon. Gunther, that's why we haven't seen him. He's recovering from a minor surgery. There's a lot of rumors that he might be one of John Cena's last opponent. Some people might like it, some might not. Austin Theory, I guess they're waiting for his contract to expire to release him. I think so. At this point, there was a report saying that he was going to be the fourth man of the Vision. part of War Games. Man, at this point, I don't know. I don't see it. I think he's just one of those guys that, unfortunately, I don't know, man. It sucks because he's so young. He's wasting time of his career. Something you're not going to get back. He is a BJ Penn too cocky. That kid is gonna get himself in some trouble. That kid that got released, that got released from LFG, he's causing. He says it's gonna be on Monday Night Raw to cause issues. You know, like as a fan, he's gonna get arrested or for. All right, Aleister Black with the snake is his wife. The white snake, then the wife's hand. All right. I mean, try something different. Selena, the LWO work for Selena didn't really help. As much as we're so proud to see her waving the Puerto Rican flag, but the LWO didn't kick. Selena, okay. And it's you like this? Okay, I like. You know what? Nice. I like it. There's something different. All right, something different for Aleister and Selena. They become now more important. They become darker, but now they're intriguing. I know at 214, I'm going to give you a little bit of an insight. He is cocky in real life. My barber, we all live in Orlando, Florida. My barber and him have issues when he was at the gym for the mirror. Yeah. He says he's a bit of a prick with the mirror in the gym and all that stuff back then, and he always tells me I sees him, and yeah, Theory. You know what? Cross and his wife, yeah. I think they're going down that road, Tony. They took whatever Cross gimmick they wanted, and they kind of gave it to Aleister and Selena, which sucks. All right, here's the Miz talking to Nick Aldis. Sami Zayn. Oh, he's not on the show tonight. Oh. So he wants Shinsuke a rematch against Sami Zayn. Oh, he wants an open challenge here. The MFTs are going to beat their ass. That doesn't work for me, brother. You got to say brother. Come on, Sammy. We know you're booking yourself like Hulk Hogan. You got to say it doesn't work for me, brother. There he goes. He's chasing the hug. Déjalo que se joda. There you go. Déjalo que se joda. Dale. Now, if you want to watch along with us, come on. If you're on the Instagram Live, join me on Instagram on the Playback. We can see it, or where we acknowledge you watching us there. Thank you so much. Open challenge is next, so they're going to go stick with it. We got a commercial break right now. It's going to be Ray Phoenix, Sami Zayn, Jacob, and the MFT. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, this is in Spanish because I'm in the Mexican feed. a comenzar Stranger Things, temporada 5, el capítulo final. Solo en Netflix. Halloween Havoc should be a main roster PLE, not an NXT, in my opinion. I mean, you know, you could be correct there, Tony. That was a big staple for WCW, was Halloween Havoc. They had RoboCop on there. RoboCop. Give WrestlePalooza to NXT. You know what? I wouldn't be opposed to that. Give WrestlePalooza to NXT. There we go. Tenemos un comercial. We have a commercial. Don't forget to follow us on X at Sports Jedi Media, at PGH Chris, at Dying Breed 18. Please check us out. At Hey, It's Canary. I would like them to bring your In Your House PLE. Their In Your House should be an NXT one, though, Tony. Because when I think of In Your House, I feel them low level, small fry, small potato. No disrespect. I think that should be an NXT. Yeah. Cross is good, but if you ask about his in-ring, black all day. Interesting to see what they do. You know what? I don't know. I think I kind of like Karrion Kross as a wrestler more than Aleister Black. But that vignette by Aleister Black was fire. We need another NXT takeover. Pretty much those Worlds Collide are pretty much takeovers. Those World Collides, they should just change the name because they're like NXT takeover. How many matches did Kross have last 2 years? Not much. You know what sucks for me? I didn't really appreciate the black and gold. I wasn't watching it. I started getting into heavily like blinded to NXT 2.0. I missed out the essence of black and gold. I hate to say that. And I'm going to be honest with you. Big WWE fan, watch wrestling all the time, but I just didn't get into black and gold. And there were two traffic lights away, and I didn't go to the Full Sail. I lived 2 traffic lights away, and I just didn't go. That was my ignorance. All right, they're playing Hulkamania music. There we go. Rockin' Wrestling. Hulk Hogan Rockin' Wrestling. I used to love watching that. I used to love that cartoon. Mean Gene Oakland was in the shower there too. Here we go. Sami Zayn Open Challenge. Rest in peace, Hulk Hogan. Brother. Let's go. He's like, look, cameraman, come here, look. This is what a wrestling company looks like on the side. No tarps. Although that girl's by herself there. Everyone pour out the American beers in respect to the hoaxer. Yes, pour the shit out. Let's go. Or 12 ounces, brother. You guys are fucked up in my chat. On my playback chat, you guys are too much. Too much. Go away. Oh, look, the hi guys. Oh boy. There's another Jericho reference there. All right, here we go. Miz. Nah, here comes this. Melo's gonna interrupt him. All right, here comes the Miz. But he has to cut a promo. Just get to the ring, man. I don't know why Miz gets so much heat. Oh, there it is. We knew that was gonna happen. Melo. That was so predictable. All right, bring on the real challenger now. Okay, bring out Obafemi. Ah, God. Mr. No Cell! No Cell Ilya Dragunov is back! Ah. Who cares? No, there's a bunch of people on the internet are getting wet right now. This guy no sells. Ah. This is his last opportunity anyway in the WWE. He gets hurt again or he don't get no pop, he's gone. Oh my God, yes! Someone's crying right now. The reactionary podcasters are crying. There's one chick that's crying her eyes off. I thought she was crying because she was an Ohio State fan. Trust me, I seen this guy in NXT. I don't like him. Two guys that I do not like. Oh my goodness. Sami Zayn and Dragunov. No. He doesn't sell. I seen his matches. I seen him up close and personal. Not a big fan of him. He always looks like he's got to take a shit when he does a wrestling move. Watch, you'll see. He's not going to change his wrestling style. We got a new tattoo for Ilya. Yeah, he's got some muscle and upper body from Dragunov. All right, here we go. Here we go. Two guys that don't sell really well. Here we go. Oh, this is going to be a no-sell. This is a no-sell classic. This is a Dave Meltzer 5-star no classic sell. Here we go. Ilya out more than has been out for a while and still has wrestled more matches than Karrion Kross. Oh, damn. Bro, we're never going to get Gunther and Ilya Dragunov. If all the marks swear they're going to get that same match that they had in NXT UK, you're not going to get it. There it is. There's the first no-sell. This is why I can't stand this guy. Ugh. Yeah, you get back on the roster so you could get back to catering and you could head over to Jacksonville. This is a guy that should go to Jacksonville, seriously. Snapmare. Nope. Dragging off and Sammy saying maybe I should have tried him. Holy shit. So Dragunov said he's hungry with all that time he spent in catering. No, he's not the worst one, but for his size, you're gonna see the part of the matches where he don't no sell. I can't buy it. Oh damn. Four, 5, 9, 10. All right, ring the bell. And that's another thing, Tony. He gets injured a lot. When he was in NXT, when he got back to the main roster from UK, he must have like two different or 3 different occasions of injuries. He gets hurt a lot. You know what? That's the truth. Dragunov has just made his return, already booked better than Pete Dunne and Tyler Bates. Oh my God. Yes, and he is related to Joel Embiid. He's his Russian cousin from his Russian side. Check your teeth. Yeah. They do have the same needs. There we go. Oh, damn. That was a nice chop. That was a nice chop. Another chop. Actually, I like, you know what? Hold on a second. I got a mosquito bit me. Ouch. Sami Zayn, when he won the United States title, you know I hated it. But I got to give him credit with these open challenges. He's been putting on banger matches. I got to give him credit. His matches with Javon, with Phoenix, so forth. He has made Friday Night SmackDown interesting, to say the least, with his match quality. I got to give him credit where credit's due. Yeah, I got you. I get you, Tony. But his matches with the competitors have been fun. That Cena match, yes, thank you, Chef. I was like, who the hell you thought that was so? Yeah, the John Cena Open Challenge before Brock ruined it. That was also great. Sami Zayn, you got to give him credit. He's made Friday nights with his Open Challenges really good so far. Now this one, Flair used to sell really good. I like Flair. I love Shawn Michaels, but Flair will sell the mat. My goodness. And that's an even keel because Shawn Michaels is up there. You could say 1A, 1A, 1B between Flair and Michaels. Because Ric Flair, he used to sell so much, he didn't have to no sell. Kaiser would be a great challenge, but not as El Grande himself. Yeah. Goldberg was the best no-seller of all time. Oh, here we go. Haluba kick. Nope. Michaels is the best. Yeah, watching Shawn Michaels, he was great. Sean was great. I wish he would have not hurt his back. And he still came back and had a great job. Chris Jericho is also a great seller. Jericho is a gap. See, when everybody said no, it was Hogan. When Hogan no-sold, it's because he knew that he had the kids and the crowd. Remember, WWE was cartoonish. That was part of feeding to the cartoonish part of wrestling. Razor Ramon was also a top seller, very underrated. The Macho Man, Bret Hart used to sell really good. Those guys are classics. 1, 2. Nice German suplex. Another German suplex. He keeps Sami Zayn still holding on there. Yep. Sami Zayn still holding on to that. Is he going to send him another suplex? No, Ilya now. Now Ilya, side Russian, no. Octopus or side Russian leg sweep? No, elbow strikes. I still don't believe Razor never got a world title. He was always pushing others. That was Vince McMahon at that time. 1, 2. Oh. I'm not going to lie. I think that tattoo isn't finished yet on Ilya. It looks terrible. As a kid, Bret Hart was your favorite? As my kid, as a Hulk Hogan was my favorite. Here we go. Then as I got older, it was Shawn. Knowing, there you go. Oh, Mika Nuku driver. Kick out at 2. Right now, the best seller in pro wrestling, MJF. He's up there. He's up there. Oh, what a chop. Damn. I thought Ilya was going to counter that. When that contract is up, he's not going to stay in All Elite. There's no reason for him to stay there. Wait a minute. Ilya now. Sami Zayn now hitting some elbows. They're on the apron here. Here we go. What are you going to double arm? Nope. What he's going to try to do here? Suplex. Oh! He hit the rope, though. Let's take a look. Shoulder. He'll be out with a rotator cuff injury. We got a commercial break here or a picture-in-picture. Let's see. Man, there's a little mosquito. We're here. We're still on here. No commercial for us. Ilya Fragilov. Yeah. We got a 7, 8. Get back in there, Sammy. 9, 10. Oh, ding, 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 ding. Nope. He broke it. Just made it. They're checking up on him. Is he hurt again? Damn it. I can hear Pritchard all the way in the microphone. Is this guy hurt again? No, Drew Adjanoff wants. Here we go. He's gonna no sell now. Here we go. There you go. There you go. Put boot to the face. There you go. You want some? There you go. Good. Oh, now Dragunov fighting back. There's a slap. Dragunov now slapping back. Now we get a chop fest. I tell you, that's why he fits. He fits Collision so great. He fits so great for Collision. Oh baby, give him 1, 2. No. Oh, Sammy now slapping him. Slap him. We got a slap fight somewhere. Dana White, book him on my show. Shirt turkey a la chic. Oh, there you see. He powerbombed. No sold it. He got slapped like 6 times in his face and he no sold it to a powerbomb. Oh yeah, he's going to be AEW bound. Dragunov will be in. The crowd is saying this is awesome. All right. Again, I don't see the fanfare behind Ilya Dragunov, but I don't see the wow factor. Oh, he'll fit perfect in the conglomeration of crap. There's a chop. Here we go. Sami Zayn just keeps smacking him. Come on, man. Enough with the slap shit, man. Let's get some wrestling. Wrap this up. If I want to see power slap, I go watch Dana White's show. Come on. Oh, now he's humping him. Yep. Oh, damn, Tony. So Dragunov is going to the top rope. No, Sami Zayn caught him now. Now they should be coming back from a commercial for the USA Network, the international feed. Here we go. Now more slapping. Throughout the whole commercial, they've been slapping each other. Ilya now. 1, 2. No, kick out at 2. Look at that mark. Now Ilya's going to go. That's beautiful. That's called eat the feet right there. That should have been a finisher, though. I'm not going to lie. That should have been a finisher. Yes, it is. Moscow Mule. I don't know, Tony. I just put that out there because of Dragunov. Oh, a slapperita. There you go. And more slapping here. Hey, at least when we know when Dragunov gets hurt again and gets released, he can go. He has a hell of a career ahead of himself for TKO. Stay in the family with power slap. Now Sami Zayn slaps him down. And there it is. There's a no sell. Superplex. Ya, here we go. Está golpeado. Ya. Wrap it up. This is not an Iron Man. It's a 2-hour show, friends. Here's Sami Zayn now. No, missed the Huluba kick. What the hell is he doing? That was nice. That was nice. I'm going to tell you, that was a nice suplex. Oh, near fall finish. Damn. That was a nice suplex from Dragunov. Damn. Dragunov taking a lot of feet to the face in this match. Another kick to the face. Oh, a knee. Oh, that pin was brought to you by Pornhub. So we got a lot of near fall finishes here. Let's see, Dragunov. Oh, that was a nice. Now he chopped him down low. Blue Thunder Bomb? No. Constantine special. In some parts, it's called spin the block. Nobody, no pop with your stuff. Here we go. There you go. Meet my feet. Get him with the Blue Thunder, Sammy. Come on. Blue Thunder Bomb. Goodbye. 1, 2. No, kick out at 2. There you go. She was mad. Look at that. She was mad. She was pissed. Look at this. Oh, my God. He's taking a lot of shots to the faces tonight. Holy moly. And that's what Dragunov does. He pretends, he plays that drunk. That's when he'll oversells. And then oh my God, even Sami Zayn's got a stiffy. Look at that. Sammy's excited. Who's coming out here? Solo Sikoa. Turn around. You're going to lose your title, pal. Te jodiste. Exploder. All right. Oh, Torpedo Moscow by Dragunov. Look at those two. Oh, he wins those matches. A new champion? Really? 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 Who booked this shit? Who booked this shit? Really? And Carmelo Hayes gets nothing? He didn't even get an opportunity to wrestle Sami Zayn for the United States title? Really? This is disgusting. I agree with you. I agree with you, girl. That's terrible. I'm surprised that WWE showed that on TV. The girl not liking it. Who booked this shit? Which AI company booked this shit? Oh, this is terrible. Yo, Melo don't get hurt. Melo was a 2-time NXT champion. Melo doesn't get injured. Melo's there like a good soldier. And you put this clown who gets hurt, this piece of toilet paper that gets injured to win the title? How does that make sense? Yo, Melo, this doesn't make sense. Melo's pussyfooting with the fucking Miz. Is this a War Games matchup? Really? Do you want to see this? What are we doing here? I like the MFTs, but all right, they run SmackDown. Okay, now when we're gonna get the lights off, the Wyatt's gonna play my games now. All right, so he's gonna make his family tree champions again. Now here's the Wyatts. Okay. Oh God, here's a stupid videotape. Copy, rinse, and repeat with the same garbage. Oh God. Nobody wants to hear from Bo Dallas. That's it. Turn around, turn around, turn around. Those idiots are behind you. You kicked their ass already. Come on. Come on, that's right. We got him going. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah. Nikki's stepping up to Solo. The MFTs, they're more men. They're more than the White Six. So okay, whatever. So if you're tuning in, it appeared Ilya Dragunov, the United States champion, and I think Uncle Howdy couldn't be at the ring because he's bleeding. He's having his hemorrhoids burst, and he cannot be there. He's out with an injury. When he loses the tag team championship, I can see Dexter Lumis getting released or not resigning. I mean, there'd be a bunch of them. Let's face it, when the Wyatt Six, when majority of them are done contractually wise, they're not going to resign none of them. You can only get so much out of the Wyatt Six with spookiness. This is their season. It's Halloween season. Go for it. Penta still hasn't had a title. Been working Horse Ilya. Yeah, those are the things I get a little bit I get a little bit frustrated. And how do you expect talent to feel? You know, like you said, a Penta who's put on some banger matches all over, and he's on Monday Night Raw. All right, fine. But you have Sami Zayn jump from Monday Night Raw, and maybe he might be your Intercontinental Champion or your Mega or your AAA Mega Champion. Maybe that's where they don't want to put him on Friday nights. Okay, I give you that. But again, going back to Carmelo Hayes, who's there. Carmelo Hayes, face of NXT 2.0, ran that brand. You know, you're pushing Braun, and look what Braun has done. Braun has won the Intercontinental titles twice. Granted, I know Braun has a higher upside than Carmelo, but Carmelo, you know, it wouldn't hurt to give Carmelo an opportunity there as the United States champion to win an open challenge. Maybe he dethrones Ilya Dragunov. There's history between Carmelo and Ilya. If that leads for Carmelo and Ilya Dragunov down the road, where Carmelo Hayes takes the United States title away from him, then I'm great. I'm okay with it. Let's go. Let's see. I hope this is not a lengthy run for Ilya Dragunov as the United States champion. As Buddha, namaste. What's going on, Buddha? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining me on the YouTube side of the platform. Hope you're having a wonderful night. Well, of course, we are Friday Night SmackDown here. You go hit the link. You can watch it with me on my Playback, as we got everyone in the chat here up in arms here, or surprised with all the stuff that's happening right now on Friday Night SmackDown. Braun is going to beat Punk for the title. Roman versus Cody 3 gotta happen. Maybe. Do you think? I think we're gonna see. I kind of be honest with you. I'd rather see Punk and Cody, and Roman and Braun, or Roman and Seth finally pay that off somewhere. But I don't know where Seth Rollins. But I don't know. But either way that they give me, even if you give me Roman and Cody 3, I'm for it. I want to. It's WrestleMania worthy. Yes. There's got to be some states there, and I'll take it. I'll take whichever. I'm open. I'm open for it. Dragunov, for sure, is going to transitional champion. Yeah, Dragunov is not going to stay as a champion long. No, you're right. I can see why Andrade was frustrated with it. Yeah, and again, that right there, Tony, shows you why. And it kind of sucks because Andrade is going through some legal situations. Of course, we don't know about it. You know, the has a non-complete clause. He showed up. It violated the non-complete clause that might lead him for a whole year out of the wrestling business. If you saw my video, oh, cool. Thank you. Nice. I try to join next time. Yeah, no problem, Buddha. No problems. Yeah, no. Hang out with the parents. Yeah, hang out with the parents. Take full advantage of it, 100%, indeed. And Andrade now might have screwed himself for a whole year. And I put a video saying Andrade needed a mental health break away from the professional wrestling. Doesn't mean he cannot be a wrestler. Just a mental health break, recharge away from the business, then come back stronger. And he jumped too quickly back into the deep water, and now he's in hot water for Andrade. You know, didn't I say, you know, no matter, it wasn't none of our business what he's going through in personally. That's his business. Why he failed the wellness test, whatever the case was. He just needed a break away from the business, in my opinion. Too much stuff in the WWE with the backstage, with his divorce, being there for his ex-wife with her knee injury, all that stuff that we known about, and the other stuff that we don't know about. So I think it would have been better for Andrade to just take a step back, disconnect a little bit from professional. I know wrestling is his life. That's what, but just a little for himself. Come on back stronger than ever. Wherever it was which was CMLL, the AEW, wherever. I think it would have been best for him. But too soon, now he's in hot water. Let's see what hopefully the best works out for him and his career for Andrade. He's very talented, but hopefully his stupidity doesn't hurt him in the long run. Why did they release Wesley? Wesley's a cool dude, awesome guy, great family man, a devoted husband to his wife. Very cool dude. There's something more there. There's something behind the scenes. They said they didn't see him as a main eventer, which I could probably see that, or a main roster wrestler. I don't know. Shawn Michaels really loved him. Look, it's whoever on top, either it's Triple H or a collection of Triple H, Pritchard, and whoever didn't see him. It's the same thing they didn't see with Mustafa Ali. They kind of have Mustafa Ali pinned a certain way, and they probably saw the same thing with Wesley, Desmond Xavier. I don't know. Maybe he has to leave and go to the NXT to TNA, join up with the Rascals, reinvent himself like Mustafa Ali did. Mustafa Ali right now, if he's a free agent, WWE is going to be hot and heavy to bring him back. What Mustafa Ali is doing with TNA Wrestling with the Order 4, not only that, he surrounded himself with 5 wrestlers, and his staple are so over. Former women's champion and knockout champion Tasha Steele, Hotch, Skyler, those, and now Agent Zero, they're doing great work together. I mean, loved it. Tiffany Stratton is here. She's talking about it. One loss does not define her. Oh, wait a minute. Kiana, these two girls have history. They need to start having matches with. And just to think, only 2 little strings holds together the key for Kiana James. Oh, damn. There you go. Kiana. Oh, and I got what I wanted. Kiana versus Tiffy. Trust me, they have great matches in NXT. I've seen them. That's going to be a good match. I thought it was going to happen tonight. Kiana is all oiled up, ready to go. You could easily slide into the ring and have a match. I mean, with all that baby oil between them. We see PG rolling in the ring in the middle, make his debut. Oh my god! I mean, who knows? PG Chris. I mean, with all the YouTubers out there wrestling, who knows? Maybe we could send for the Sports Jedi Network PGH Chris to wrestle. I'm not gonna get in no ring. I'm no. No, wait a minute. We got the Motor City Machine Guns. Oh. All right, so they want to celebrate their 1-year anniversary and beat the Garces. So this match is coming up next. All right, the Motor City Machine Guns versus the Garces. Please make it quick. And the Motor City Machine Guns deserve more than this. Raise your fists. Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin are one of the two best tag team and individual wrestlers that the WWE have. But the Garces, we have to start somewhere, though. They're getting television time. You got to have an open mind. The same way Ilya got television time, and we didn't. What sucks is that they took a little too much of the Motor City Machine Guns time. Because I don't know how they're going to get to this main event. Where I don't even think the main event is going to happen. I think the MFTs are going to do something to take out Jacob Fatu in the back. I think we're going to get a disappointment in this so-called main event tonight. All right, raise your fist. All right, the Guns are in the building. All right, bring out the jobs. I mean, the Lagarces. They still wear Legado Fantasma music. Oh, they remixed it. Why are you messing up a hell of an introduction? Somebody made a mistake there because they were going to play Legado Fantasma music and then they kind of changed it. All right, Los Garzas. The music don't fit. The music don't fit them. What sucks is that Lord Garces. Damn, it sucks because I should be very excited to see, a Latin tag team working strong, but I don't see, like the same thing with LWO when I see the other two. I'm like, here we go. Crowd is quiet. Oh. Then the crowd quiet down quick. You got a little booze there, all right. Nice. All right, good job. There you go. Beautiful baseball slide. I'm going to tell you this. Oh, here we go. Wait a minute. Here we go, Shelly. Oh, that was nice. Chris Saban. Beautiful. That was nice. I'm going to tell you this right now. Tonight, Vic Joseph and Corey Graves got great chemistry together. This commentary team tonight is really good. Because it's already 9:30. This show is going quick. Regardless of the fact that it might be but it's going quick. They're making it very tolerable to sit around and listen to them. When a commentary team gravitates you and gets you in there, that's what you want on a watch along. Beautiful chop. Here's Shelly. That was nice. Nice chop. Okay, we go. Former TNA World Champion. X Division Champion. Tag Team Champions. I mean, this guy is won gold. Super kick. Deftones. That's number 7. We get a commercial break at 9:31. You know, we still got a big time number 1 contenders match. Santos would have been good in AEW. Santos would have been put on Collision, maybe with Rush, and they would have been frustrated as well. I don't know what's going to happen. Again, I'm not saying WWE is a better place for Santos Escobar over AEW. I think it would have been a lateral move. I think since he lives in Orlando and he has his kid, his son, seeing his family at NXT when I used to go, his young son and all that, his daughters. I don't know if he wanted to uproot and move them away. I know he could have still lived in Orlando and all that good stuff, but being close to NXT to work out the performance and all that stuff, I think kind of persuade him to stay. I think just me. I don't know what Santo was thinking about. Santo would have been a better. You know what? I'm gonna take this. If Sami Zayn would have lost to Santo Escobar tonight in his return, we would have understood it more than Ilya Dragunov. We would have understood it. LIF is good. Yeah, they are good faction. No, I'm not saying they're not. I'm not shitting on them either. LFI is a good faction, but you're not going to be in a main event scene for Santos. So he would have been making a lateral movement. That's all I'm just saying. What is this? Is this Frankenstein? Guillermo del Toro. Is this Frankenstein? It must be. Muy pronto. They do put on good matches. Yes. That I give 1,000%. Yeah, it's Frankenstein. This is going to be interesting. When is this? November 7th. I mean, couldn't you debut it before Halloween was over? I mean, when you think of Halloween, you think of Frankenstein. Why would you debut it November 7th? Yeah, guys, we have the Spanish international feed, so that's why you're listening in Spanish. For some reason, the Canadian one doesn't work for me. I mean, I have this mosquito here that's just destroying me. Oh, my goodness. All right, get back to this match. Why are we in a... Come on, we should be in this match. Why are we taking a break? Let's go. There we go. Well, if we would have not went to a commercial, we would have seen it. All right, we come back here from this commercial with the Garças in control. Oh, beautiful single neck breaker. Crowd is mild. The crowd is mild on their feet. I hate that. This is Motor City Machine Guns, man. This is one of your best tag teams in the world. Nice crossbody. Now, 214, I'll give you this. Machine Guns might have gotten better booked than AEW. I hate to say it. I'm glad they're in the WWE, but I think they would have been better booked and put on better matches than AEW. I think the Machine Guns need to go on Monday Night Raw. Because you're telling me a nice program with Finn Balor and JD McDonough versus the Machine Guns, that would have been a banger. Super kicks, that would have been great matches. Oh, damn. I wouldn't mind seeing them winning the AAA Mexico match tag team titles. You're telling me Psycho Clown and Pagano versus the Motor City Machine Guns? They'll help. They'll put on a freaking banger of a match. They're not utilizing them correctly. I mean, someone has to see who. Don't they know who the Machine Guns are? It's like maybe they should ask, hey, AI program, who are the Minnesota Machine Guns? Oh, that was nice. Good job. Come on. Wow. Something tells me that main event ain't going to happen. This is not wrapping up here at 9. We're almost 2 minutes away from 20 minutes, 9:40. Although they're on USA Network, which could give them a 10-minute rock overrun, 5-minute overrun, but still. Super kick. Yep. Another a kick. Come on. Oh. Here's Umberto now. That was nice. Beautiful move. They just got to give us some storyline or something here that you're going to care. The Garças could wrestle, so can the Machine Guns. But you got to tell me, they got to put them in programs where you make a storyline. You care about them. They're not. You can't show them 1 week, not see them for 3 weeks, 6 or another 4, and then they'll come back, and we're supposed to get animated in their matches. It's not their fault. They're putting on a good match. Look. This is a quick, high-paced match. Got it. Skull and Bones. Okay. That's the problem, Tony. Where's the Street Profits? Where's DIY? You don't see them. 1 week you don't. You don't see them for 3 weeks. You don't see them for a month. When they put them on Raw, then they put them on SmackDown, then they want people to cheer and care for them. Well, if they disappear out of television, you're not going to care about them. That's a great match. They put on a good match. The Garças and Motor City, they put another good match. This is a good tag team match. But since you don't see them, you don't look. Even Axiom or Fraxium. There you go. Here's DUI. Candice LeRae, no pop. Nope. Oh, boy. Especially the booking, pal. All right, so we're getting a match set up here. Call him a pendejo. I like it. Here we go. Judgment Day second title defense in over 100 days. Crazy. Yeah, against a non-tag team. Yeah, AJ Dragon Lee. That's another disrespect there. That's another one, two team. That's another great point. All right, here's the Samoan Werewolf. He hasn't come out yet. Yeah, this was so predictable. Oh, shit, he lost his teeth. Oh, no. Cameraman, why did you zoom in on his grill? I know you wanted to show the teeth on the ground, but we saw his teeth in his mouth. So, yeah, we knew that shenanigans was up. Now the big mystery. Who took out Jacob Fatu? We all know it's Drew McIntyre. That's another tag team that's not doing nothing. Pretty deadly. What a BS shot. I mean, it was cool that his teeth were there and he was bloody, all right. But then when they zoomed in, he's got all his whole full teeth. I'm like, They got to remember, these cameras are 4K quality, man. You see everything. You can see even an ingrown hair on these camera shots. It's not like before when it was 480. You know, you barely, you can get away with certain things like that. So, but they're going to come back here, what, 9:45, 15 minutes, 10. I mean, you can see the mocos. Yeah, yeah. As we wait here for commercial. So, I'm going to ask my chat. How many of you are gonna watch Wrestle Nightmare tomorrow? Wrestle Dream. I'm not doing a watch along. I plan to try to check it out and watch it. I'm gonna give it an opportunity. But every time I do a watch along with AEW, first of all, I can't afford to purchase the pay-per-view. I'm gonna watch it through other ways. That's why I won't be able to stream it. I'm gonna give it an opportunity. I'm not so enthusiastic. No, that's the reason why I want to go to sleep early tomorrow. For sure, the match card is stacked. Okay, what's the match that you're looking forward to most on if you're going to watch it? D Smooth, what's going on? Delano in the building. How are you, buddy? What's the match you're looking forward to on Wrestle Dream the most? Is it the Hangman match against Samoa Joe? Imagine they give Samoa Joe the world title. Oh, my goodness. Darby versus Moxley, and I quit. He already had it. That's what I'm saying. Because AEW fans, all they want to do is hot potato their tag team or hot potato the world title. Oh, how much I hear how much Hangman sucks as a world champion. He sucks. MJF should take it from him. But then as soon as they go, Bobby Lashley should take it from MJF. I mean, what, in a week? Next Wednesday? Moxley and Darby for sure is the best story. Is for sure the best. That's gonna be interesting. How they're gonna get Darby to say I quit? I mean, I think Darby. If I'm Darby, but that's a heelish move. He's threatening Renee Paquette and Moxley quits. I mean, but that's something a heel would do. But with the sickos, they'll cheer. They'll go crazy for that. It's seen. Wait a minute. Here we go. Coming back here. You knocked my teeth out. Hey, I know her. That's Emily Rose. Yeah. They're going to kidnap and torture Sting and make Darby quit. That's another one. But Sting hasn't been much on television, but I can see that. I can see that with Bryan Danielson. Wow, Santana got 1 million views on him winning the TNA World Title. Hey, Frank, what's going on? You know, if Fatu isn't coming out, you think he is? I think you think somebody's returning here? The Bleeding Gums Fatu. Nah, you're probably right, Frank. I really hope Drew gets a title shot. Sucks Jacob is injured, but Drew's going to put on all the work all year. Well, wait a minute. Oh, he has nothing to do with that. Yeah. Corporate Cody. Oh, my God. No. Say the name. Say his name and he appears. Okay, Adam Pearce. Oh, Cody. A number one contender match. All right, we're going to see who's the number one contender. Right here, right now. Wait a minute. Cody and McIntyre. Okay. You still got 10 minutes going on here. What's going on here? WrestleHouse predicted it on Twitter. This is dumb. I mean, they got to pivot, Tony, from Jacob Fatu not be able to wrestle. So they got to pivot. I don't know what else they were going to go into. No, they're not gonna wrestle. They're just gonna brawl for the next. Damn, but they got 10 minutes though. Yeah, Fatu he's hurt. He's got a non-disclosed injury. Frank, that's gonna. I don't know if he's gonna be out for a while. Do you think Cody really lose the belt to Drew? I can't see it. No, I don't think so either. That's just a program they're gonna run for a while. Again, no Randy Orton tonight. I don't know what's going on with Randy, man. They're really not treating him really kindly here. Yeah, Randy shouldn't be treated like that. There hasn't been much tonight. Just the United States champion, the ladies, the women's tag team title match was good. The title is not going to change on a pay-per-view. On a pay-per-view, yes, but not tonight. This is not. I don't think this match is ever going to get ring. You got 8 minutes still here. Cody lost his watch in the aisle there. He's getting his ass kicked by a guy in a 3-piece suit. Yeah. Yo, they went to picture in picture. They cannot. They went to picture in picture on the United States feed. Are you serious? They're gonna ring the bell here. So they are gonna make a match out of this. They rang the bell. Is this what? Are they going by the AI program with this too? Are we getting a new world champion here tonight? There was no teeth. Delano, are you seeing this, Delano? You think we're getting a title change here? Are you serious? Yeah, if the AI tells him to take the title change, we're screwed on SmackDown. He's in a suit. Well, they're back from the commercial on the USA Network. Oh, damn. Triple H says probably like, screw it. I think Triple H has a foot out of the company, bro. He's ready to go work for the government right now for the next 2 years. Two. Is this a title match or this is a title eliminator? This does not make sense. 5 minutes here. All right, it's Cody with the punches. All right, here we go. Future shot. Future shot. Here we go. 1, 2. This is worse than a Tony Khan booking, pal. I don't know about you, but the girl in the front, she won fan of the night for me. Right there. White shirt. Hot girls wear wrestling shirts. This you're like a little unpredictable. You know what? We all knew Jacob Fatu was injured. That was the predictability, but the rest of the stuff is unpredictable. He's not clear to wrestle, Frank. They didn't say why, but before the match even started, there were reports online that Jacob Fatu is going to miss time. He's hurt. I don't know, undisclosed injury or undisclosed situation with him. But so they had to write him off of television. Cody Cutter. All right, 3 minutes. Yes, so they wrote him off. They wrote him off from TV for now. For now. All right. Anxious moments here. Oh, there goes his shoes. Ah, get out of here. So Cody hit him with the title? Really? You did all that fighting around the whole entire building and you ended with that? If anything, McIntyre should have hit him with the title. All right, so Cody got himself disqualified by using the Undisputed World title. Now somebody's going to go through a table. All right, Cody now. What's he going to do here? He's got Drew up there. I'm surprised that Vic Joseph doesn't have his big bowl of candy. Crossroads on the table. You know, here comes all the security. Oh, this is all right. Wrap it up. I don't know about you guys, but this left me with a bad taste on Friday Night SmackDown. All right, Cody, go dive, Cody. Yeah. All right, Cody. All right. I like that. I like that from Cody. Nah, this was bad. Yeah, I'm trying to be positive because I felt like I didn't want to be too negative all night with I didn't like the Ilya. I wanted to give it some type of a positive spin. Tony says 4 out of 10. Man, that wasn't that bad, Tony. SmackDown, I could say a 7 or 6.5 out of 10. 7. It wasn't a bad show. It just caught us. Hey, from how they go from last SmackDown into Australia to this. I mean, they're going to be in Tempe, Arizona next week, the home of Viper. They had 3 matches. Here's the thing. They're going to go off the air right now as we're going to wrap up in a minute. Here's the thing. I thought the men's tag team match was fine. I like the Motor City Machine Guns and Garza, but when you don't see them on television, you don't see them in storylines, you're not going to care about it. You put on a cold match. That's a little bit of a disconnect. Now, they ran that whole Jacob Fatu explanation where Nick Aldis opens up the show, tells you about that Jacob might not be, and then he says he will be for number one. They made a number one contender matchup. He kind of swerved us because everyone online has been saying that it's going to be he's out with an injury. It's not. It's everyone knows the truth, peeking behind the curtain, but they kind of swerved us. I like the fact that they took us on that ride on Friday Night SmackDown. I like the fact I enjoyed the women's tag team match. Great job there. I like the fact that was great. I liked it. But the ending with Cody having a match wasn't clarified, and then the belt shot was a little wonkiness, but we'll see where it goes. We'll see where creative goes with it. Build stories. Tell us a little, I think Cody did it. I mean, we'll see. Tell us some story, because if you do it right with Cody and Drew McIntyre again, and tell us some stories and have them be compelling throughout, Twitter. You know how Drew McIntyre likes to go to social media and use his social media. Get us the way he did like we did with CM Punk. Get us that, and if he does that, I think we'd like to see that on Saturday night's main event when we get this payoff matchup. I want to see that. I kind of want to be in that good feel good moment. I'm going to be open minded. I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to give this. I'm not. I want to see Drew and Cody Rhodes put on a banger of a match. Again, this is a chance where I keep saying when everyone that challenges Cody Rhodes, his opponents don't get elevated. Hopefully, we have a chance here. Even in defeat, they don't seem to get elevated. How many times are we going to see Drew lose title matches? That's the problem right there. To see, do we really want to see Drew McIntyre lose yet again another world title match? I don't think we do. But then it sucks because that it means that Utah Saturday night's main event, you're going to have possibly your world heavyweight champion being crowned with CM Punk and whoever's going to come out on the other side with Rollins relinquishing, unless Rollins is losing us. Plus, you're going to have Drew versus Cody Rhodes. Are we going to have both world heavyweight titles change hands on a Saturday night's main event? If you really want to make people to really tune in and care about Saturday night's main event, especially the next Saturday night's main event is John Cena's last, and you have a couple title changes prior to it, people are going to care, and there's going to be more buzz to want to watch Saturday night's main event at the moment live. And I think that's the way WWE is pivoting and persuading us to give a shit about Saturday night's main event, because you're going to have both your world heavyweight titles are going to change. And I think people are like, that means you're like, why am I going to watch a glorified commercial laden Saturday night's main event? I'm not going to watch it live. I'll catch it on the replay because they're going to fill it with commercials so I can fast forward through it. So how they make you intrigued and watch it and take that stigma out, you change both of your world heavyweight titles on Saturday night's main event. That's my opinion. But I'll break this all down with Chris sometime this week, either Sunday or Saturday tomorrow afternoon. I've got to check our schedules for our weekly wrestling show. And then we'll be back on Monday. Of course, the whole week starts all over again. The great cycle, Monday Night Raw, watch along, NXT. I don't know I'm going to do Fade to Black for TNA. I might, because I really enjoy the Fade to Black. I think they send it to me already, and I'm going to watch it before I go live, before it gets aired. I always get the privilege of get to see it ahead of everyone. I saw the Fade to Black for the Slammiversary. They send it to me a week before they air it. And I know I have it in my inbox, so I'll probably take a look and check it out and see it. So with that said, guys, thank you so much. We appreciate it. Any other news, anything like that, we're definitely going to be breaking it down tomorrow a little bit. Then Monday Night Raw, NXT, and all that again. So enjoy Wrestle Dream. No stream for Wrestle Dream for me. I don't have the means to purchase it so we can watch it. So we're gonna leave that there as that. So guys, have a wonderful Friday night. Look, if you're driving, if you're drinking and you're driving, make sure you don't drive. Make sure you get the keys, you get yourself an Uber. If you're going out, make sure you arrive alive, be safe. Always pay attention around your surroundings, because we want you back on the watch along. Not only that, we want you to be safe and sound. So for me to you guys, have a blessed night. May the sports be with you guys. We'll see you. Playback. Thank you so much. Let's go. All right. So I'm going to say goodbye to everyone on my side here on the YouTube as I'm going to click goodbye. Thank you so much, YouTube. Thank you, X. Thank you, everybody, to watch us. You guys were awesome. You guys were great. Again, get home safe. Don't forget, hit the like, share, subscribe. and follow us on X. Have a good night, guys.
Represento